Next, I have the privilege to introduce to you all a distinguished young woman, educated, sophisticated, trailblazer, someone who is going to introduce to us a program that is like no other in our current environment. This individual, this doctor, is leading not only an initiative to help people in the business space, but she's also investing into our community through education, investing in the lives of the students, faculty, and staff at Houston-Tillotson University. So before we have our panel discussion, I would like to have Dr. Melba Wallace to come up and give us a brief synopsis of this initiative, HT Certified, that you are transforming the lives of Black businesses all over the space. Dr. Wallace.
Oh my God, let's give it up for him and this organization. How great is it to be amongst our people, right? Isn't it good? Isn't it so good? You know, I am gonna be wherever Black people gonna be. I don't care how many people in the room, that's where you will find me, okay? So I am glad to be here. You know, I was thinking, how would I talk to you about HT Certified, which is a new platform that we have. And one way I thought about it was, and I kind of wrote some of this out, is imagine being invited by a group of friends to go on a fishing trip with your gear packed well before sunrise. You got on the boat with both excitement and optimism. Now imagine being in the middle of the ocean with your friends where tuna and marlin and other coveted big game fish were abundant. You can also see yourself holding up a prize catch while posing for the picture of a lifetime. You're already rehearsing stories or lies that you plan on telling when you get back to shore. You're gonna tell your friends all of these stories about how you planned on catching that big fish. It's all about this time that you and your friends discover the most heartbreaking news of today. The news that you have when you're out in the middle of the ocean. That nobody on the boat has a fishing pole, a line, a hook, or a net. That sucks. You can literally see the fish in the water, but don't have the tools to even get the smallest one in the boat. Now you're not fishing, you're just helplessly on for a ride. As sad as this story sounds, here's one even sadder. Each year, students are graduating high school and college eager, ready to take on the world by storm. But just like the friends in the boat, they soon discover that they lack the skills to land the big fish. You see, they have degrees, but no soft skills, no emotional intelligence. As a result, they too have to look on hopelessly as opportunity after opportunity passes them by. That same experience happens in the business world. Fortunately, a lifeline is now available and being provided by Houston-Tillotson University. Yes, the first institution of higher education in Austin, Texas is first again. HT is pleased to announce its online platform that has been specifically designed to elevate the social, emotional, and workplace competencies of current and aspiring professionals through the state and beyond. We have collaborated to provide the cutting-edge soft skills training and professional development resources designed to help you land the big fish, close the big deal, and become better than ever before. Now, if I had on a cape, that's where I would swing it back and say, dun da da da, have no fear, HT is here. It is good to see you all and good afternoon. In case you didn't know, soft skills are the interpersonal qualities that determine how we lead and collaborate with others, resolve conflict, overcome stress, manage professional relationships, and regulate our emotions. This makes soft skills among the most sought after of all professional traits. However, these are skills that most universities don't teach in formal classrooms. This is why so many graduates feel like the fishermen with no poles. When I became the 7th president and CEO of the first university in Austin, I boldly proclaimed that we would not only be known as first, but that we would become foremost. In keeping with that commitment, I am what we would say in the country, hyena happy and peacock proud, to proclaim the unveiling of htcertified.org. And you can go to that site right now and check us out. That is htcertified.org. It is our answer to the systematic problems plaguing professionals from all over the world, from recent college grads to the current business executives and everyone in between, especially small business owners who are looking for innovative ways to make the next sale and to create opportunity for not only your families, but for others that work in your ecosystems. You may have heard the old saying that numbers don't lie. Well, allow me to give you a few numbers. Let's start with the number 9. You can write that down if you're one of my note takers, number 9. According to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, 9 out of 10 employers prefer candidates with soft skills training over those with technical skills and additional degrees. How about the number 86? That's our next number. Harvard University research reveals that 85% of career success is based on well-developed soft skills. That's the reason why you enjoy going through the Chick-fil-A line than going through the McDonald's line with the broke ice cream machine. Chick-fil-A, sometimes they treat you better than family. They'll say, "My pleasure and God bless you." And sometimes your family are kicking you out the door. They have developed well-developed soft skills. Here's another number, number 7, which is my favorite number, you know, being the 7th president and CEO. 7 of 10 college students regret not obtaining soft skills certifications prior to college graduation. And many employers regret not asking their employees, especially in small businesses, to explain more about how their soft skills will contribute to their current ecosystem and to their workforce. For those of us who like big numbers, allow me to present 160 billion. That's the next number. According to the World Economic Forum, failure to bring and to bridge the soft skills gap will cost the U.S. economy over $160 billion per year. That is having the spirit of kindness, knowing how to communicate effectively, professionalism, sound judgment, facing adversity. These are the skills that will be costing your businesses a whole lot of money. And for those who like the numbers to be broken down into plain terms, the National Bureau of Economic Research outlines it simply. The more money you want to make, the more soft skills you need. As we know in this industry and in this event today, that business is done by building relationships. And people do business with people they like. And that is having those soft skills and being able to communicate effectively and solve problems and regulate your emotions. These are the tools that you need as business owners in your toolkit to be able to do business effectively. And again, I say, if I had on that cape, have no fear, HT is here. Our mobile-friendly, highly engaging soft skills platform features dynamic course content that complements the hectic lifestyles of your employees. These video-based, self-paced ecosystem delivers life-changing lessons that are broken down into segments of 8 minutes or less. That's another number. Imagine gaining the core soft skills and emotional competencies that you need to succeed in 8 minutes or less per day. Now, there was a meme that was a lady when she came out of a burning building. She said, ain't nobody got time for that. Well, we got time for 8 minutes. Sometimes our sitting in traffic going to Austin is longer than 8 minutes. You can get a lot done in 8 minutes or less. Also, HT Certified is customizable. Answer a few simple questions in the pre-assessment and receive a personalized learning experience. We all like things tailored to us. I know a few men in this room that probably got a few tailored suits. There's a short quiz after each lesson, and when you complete the course, you earn a certification featuring the esteemed Houston-Tillotson University academic seal. How cool is that? You now can become a part of our ecosystem without paying our whole real high-dollar tuition. That's a good thing. There is no limit to the number of certifications you can earn, and we have plans for individuals and businesses. However, we save the most exciting news for last. When you complete certifications, we then donate certifications and soft skills training scholarships to high schools in your local areas. I saw the mayor of Port Arthur here today. That means with the same dollars it takes to empower one, we will empower another. Imagine giving a at-risk teen, or as I call an underestimated teen, as we learned today from the other day from Ted James, who are faced with numerous life challenges, the tools necessary to grow professionally and personally. They can boost their work or college resumes and better be equipped to succeed after high school, or if they are not going to college, to be ready to face the workforce. Together we can make a difference in our communities. So I encourage you to visit htcertified.org and launch a free demo course on us. It's free 99 because you know the CEO and the president of Houston-Tillotson, you get the hookup. So once you do, we'll know that you want to become a partner with us. So again, I remind you to have no fear. Don't worry, don't stress. And don't be afraid, but we are here to help and serve you. So thank you so much for your time today. I want to introduce a few people that I brought. You know, when I come, I usually don't come alone. I come with an entourage. And so there are some phenomenal people at this table, at these two tables that I want to introduce to you. I will start with our Vice President and Provost of Academic Affairs, Dr. Archie Vanderpoy. Our Director of Human Resources, Ms. Kuanika Qualls. We have, and I'm going to say it in this room, and if you're recording this, you can turn the recordings off, the best student at HT, Mr. Nicholas McDermott. But he is our Vice President of SGA. He's one of the hardest working students at the university. Yeah. The Executive Associate to the President, Dr. Kenneth Crawford. Our university registrar and the right hand to so many things that happen at HT, Mr. Maurice Osborne. The Vice President for Enrollment Management, I call him the Chief People Getter in Charge, Mr. Johannes Job. And also we have our Director of Development, Ms. Daphne McDowell, or you can just call her, as I call her, Money McDowell. So when you see her, just run toward her and hand her a check. And I am pleased to be joined today by some very special guests, and it gives me great honor that they come today, not just for me, they're coming for you to engage and to network with you, esteemed business owners. And that is Miss Nicole from Black Life ATX. Take out your phones now. If you have Instagram, follow Black Life ATX. It is a phenomenal resource for learning about Black businesses and Black opportunities in the city and beyond. Really, she's all over the place. So thank you, Nicole, for joining me. HT alum, Dr. Greg Grovey, the owner and CEO of Kickin' It ATX. Kickin' It ATX is the only Black-owned business in the Domain. Now, if you have not been out to the Domain, That is where the Nordstroms and the Saks and all the high-end stores are. So for this brother, an HT alum, to be in the space and in the place, it is phenomenal. So if you buy tennis shoes, for any reason, if you think you might want to run somewhere, buy from a black business, especially Kicking It ATX in the Domain. I'm pleased to have another HT alum, Mr. Keenan, here that supports everything that he's doing with Kicking It ATX. Mr. Keenan, HT alum in the house. And I don't know how to even introduce this beautiful young lady. She is my dear friend, Miss Mimi Styles. Stand up, Mimi Styles. She is the owner. You know, when I think about the landscape of Austin, and we can count the number of black people in Austin on one hand and have fingers left. And I would attribute, and I'm going to go out on the limb and say, she is probably the reason why many of them have stayed in Austin. Because of her advocacy. She's found it to be not robbery to give of her time and her intelligence to be able to create an ecosystem that delivers high quality data. I call her a data social justice queen, okay? So while many people are just marching without a cause, she is marching with the data and the instruments to back it up. So thank you, Mimi Styles, my sister, for being here with me today. I love you. And we are honored today to have the former president and chancellor of the Southern University system, Dr. Ray L. Belton, here today. Southern University system is the only historically black college system on the planet. So when you think about HBCUs, you think about the powerhouses, and the one of the main ones that comes to mind is, of course, Southern University and HT. HT first, and then there's Southern, and then there's the others. And so I worked at the second best HBCU in the country for much of my higher ed career, and I'm thankful to Dr. Ray L. Belton for giving me so many opportunities that have shaped me today. So I thank you for your time, and visit htcertified.org now so we can do some business together and make money together. My love language.